Question 102, Deputy O'Gorman.
Thanks, Lascan Corla. Minister, what new bus routes will be provided under your department's 2026 current expenditure allocation?
Thanks, Deputy. Improving accessibility, reliability and indeed affordability of public transport while ensuring the systems remains well funded and responsive to passenger needs is a core priority under the programme for government. And while my department sets the overall policy direction and funding framework for the delivery of public transport services, the NTA has a statutory responsibility for securing the provision of public transport services nationally. And in this context, we secured an unprecedented allocation, I mentioned this in my previous answer to you, of 940 million for the PSO services in Budget 2026. That was a 43% uplift in 1 year alone. Has actually raised that base up. And I mentioned earlier on, we did not want to continue the practice of the previous 5 years of going back for continued supplementary budgets because you cannot plan properly. So we need to get the PSO onto a sustainable footing. We've taken a real step forward in that regard. As you'll be aware, supplementary funding has become a recurring requirement and we wanted to move away from this. So accordingly, the 2026 allocation prioritised advancement of ongoing programmes and commitments in line with operational readiness and resource availability. This, for example, includes recently announced changes to the route alignments under Phase 7 of Bus Connects and the upcoming rollout of new town services, for example, in Mullingar in Q1 of 2026. I'll continue with colleagues to engage with the NTA as they finalise their 2026 service plan, ensuring that planning and strategic decisions are informed by both operational and indeed resource considerations. So once we receive the draft plan, myself and my two ministerial colleagues will be assessing that too. I do expect there will be new services in 2026. We've got to consolidate the new services that have been brought in the last couple of years too. We've got to manage the resources properly, which we will. But I don't have the service plan yet, and I expect to get that imminently, actually. You know, we've take feedback that we get from all colleagues, both government and opposition, with regard to services that are needed, because people are using public transport at a level they never have before, which is great, and we want to continue to support that.